Yo, what's up, Howard? This is Coolio with the flow down to go toe-to-toe with the ain't afraid to go straight for the mouth. So it goes all the way live for 96. I'm in the mix, floating D's like that. Straight like that, I'll never be whack. I used to smoke crack, but not no more. And this is LV in the place to be. Howard Stern Show.
Thank you, LV. Thank you, Coolio. I'm down with those two guys. They're my homies.
Where are they?
I don't know where they are. Those are my homies. The other day I was in the village. I ran into a few homosexuals.
Homosexuals?
That's right. But all right, let me tell you why I admire Donald Trump. Donald, are you there? I mean, Mr. Trump. I shouldn't.
Mr. Trump.
Anybody who acquires that much wealth should be called Mr. Trump.
That's when you get a Mr. in front of your name.
Oh, you damn right. I respect that. Right off the bat, I respect that. I respect anybody who can acquire that kind of wealth and maintain it.
And you can't call him Donald and respect him?
No. Mr. Trump.
You can call me Donald, and I'll tell you it's been a lot of fun.
I'm not comfortable calling you Donald, all right? Let me tell you why I admire you. You've done something, again, you've impressed me.
How did he impress you this
All
time?
right. So I'm watching TV, and as you know, Mr. Trump bought 2 beauty pageants. He purchased, and at first I said, why would somebody buy beauty pageants? The second he buys them, they become a big deal.
Yeah.
He bought this Miss, Universe?
Miss Universe.
And Miss USA pageant.
Right.
Now, the Miss Universe, it turns out, the woman who won last year blows up to a fat pig. I mean, like obese. Now, most people would have fired her because she broke the rules.
Were calling for her to be fired.
She was like obese. Mr. Trump goes in there and he says, "Look," he says, "Listen, you." He pulls her aside. He says, "I'm not going to fire you, but you better get skinny. You better lose some weight. What the hell? It's almost a fraud here. You pass yourself off. For 1 year, keep yourself under control. Learn to diet." And
Isn't there a clause that says she can only gain so much weight?
More or less, yeah.
You whipped this fat slob into shape. I don't know how you did it. I see all these diet plans, everything else. God bless you. You whipped her into shape, and you held the whole pageant together. Congratulations.
Well, that was an amazing one, Howard.
How did you whip her into shape?
She went from 118 to almost 170.
Yeah.
And you got her right down again to 118, didn't you?
Well, she's going to be there. She's probably 145 or something.
Wow. What did you do? What did you threaten? I mean, how do you do that?
What, did you make her walk from Venezuela?
Well, we
I should have said, when my wife, I got to tell you something. When my wife gave birth, took her 2 years to lose the goddamn fat. I should have sent you in there.
Your wife is beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Your wife is a winner, and your wife is beautiful.
It took my wife. Listen, she looks good now because I got her out there jogging. And I got to go in a...
You're sort of like Donald Trump.
I am. I said, you're married to a guy. He's doing a movie. What are you, a slob? Don't you want to present yourself nice? And she whipped herself into shape. And believe me, I threatened her. I said, you want to end up like Ivana?
Oh.
I said, pull yourself together. And she did. You saw her at the birthday show.
Great.
She looked terrific.
Never looked better, Howard.
Right, exactly. So how did you whip this gargantuan woman into shape?
Well, it was an amazing phenomenon. She weighed 118.
Right.
And when she won, I don't know if you saw the contest last year. It was from Las Vegas.
She was beautiful.
When she won, she was as beautiful a woman as I've ever seen.
She looked like Cindy Crawford.
Right. She gained about 55 pounds in a period of 9 months. She was like an eating machine.
What does a girl eat to gain 50? I mean, in less than a year to gain...
She must never stop.
I mean, where was she?
I guess she ate a lot of everything. And
oh, my God. I mean, her bowel movements. How many did she have a day?
Terminate her crown, her Miss Universe reign.
No, you were smart. You turned it into an event. You said, listen.
It has become a major event.
Yeah, now everybody can't wait to see what she looks like on pageant night.
Right.
Will you keep her under wraps until pageant?
Actually, she's going to be on tonight. I'm in Louisiana today because they have the Miss USA pageant, which has turned into a big deal.
Now, your beautiful wife, Marla Maples Trump, who is so beautiful, so much more beautiful than your first wife. What a smart move, trading up like that. I swear to God, the other one was a real pain in the ass. You cut your losses. I admire that so much. And now you have Marla Maples Trump. She will host the Miss USA pageant. Is that correct?
She's hosting it tonight with George Hamilton. It's on CBS.
George Hamilton? That loser?
You know what? Howard, he's amazing. I just saw him. The man looks great, and he's great at what he does.
Really?
What does he do?
You watch it tonight, and you'll see.
Really?
Great.
Well, listen, as long as your wife... What's your wife going to be wearing? Something plunging?
Very plungy.
Oh, what she looks like. Oh, my God. Did she have work done? She looks better than when you married her.
She actually does, I would say.
She does. She didn't have any work done, did she?
She had no work.
Really?
Zero work.
Isn't it nice to have a woman that doesn't need any work?
Donald made her blossom.
Yeah, I mean, what a bod on her, huh?
Well, you watch tonight, you'll see.
What's it like when you lay down with her? Tell me. Tell me what it's like.
Donald's blushing. You made him blush.
He ain't blushing. He loves this. What's it like when you lay down with...
At 6:20 in the morning in Louisiana, I'm just thinking about this.
How many outfit changes will she have?
How many what?
How many outfit changes?
I think she probably has 3 or 4. It was very funny because last night late, they were rehearsing. 51 girls representing each state.
And you were there, I bet.
And the District of Columbia, and I was absolutely there. And I've never seen so many unbelievably beautiful girls.
I bet a few of these broads come on to you too.
Oh, yeah. Well,
What
do you do?
What do you do? Is it tough to stay away from?
It's a tough business. It's a tough world.
It sure is.
I said to a friend of mine as I walked into this room, and you're mobbed by all these incredible girls. I said, somebody has to do this, and it might as well be me. It is really amazing.
Oh, I'm
to see
so
how
horny.
These girls
I am so horny. I swear to God, I'd like to take a few of those girls home with me. Oh my God, your wife, though, boy, she keeps you. Is she aggressive?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like an aggressive woman. I said to my wife yesterday, I said, I'm going to come home. I want you to pull my... Listen to this. I say to my wife, and listen, it's 20 years. I'm trying to keep the marriage going. I'm keep it alive. Listen, you do your best. I come home. I said, listen, when I come home today, right? Listen to this. Pull my pants down.
No, she said, I can do that.
Yeah, then she goes, I can do that. Guess what happened when I got home?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. I'll tell you, I'm going to watch this Miss USA pageant.
I hope so. Speaking of your wife, I was at the opening of Chicago, which was terrific, about a few months ago. And I was with a group of people. And one of the people pointed your wife, had no idea who she was, said, there is a beautiful woman, okay?
Really?
And I looked over, and it was your wife.
Is that right?
But it was sort of interesting. You're very lucky, Howard. You are very lucky.
No, I am lucky. But you're around these beautiful women at this USA pageant.
Well, it's wild.
It's tempting, isn't it?
This is wild.
I've never
seen anything like it.
Doesn't matter how much money you have. He's in the same circumstances.
We have Miss Universe coming up in May, and that's all over the world. And in fact, if you'd like to be a judge...
Where?
At the Miss
Universe.
Universe.
Probably in Miami Beach.
No kidding.
Negotiating with various venues right now. But it's in the middle of May. And if you'd like to be a judge, you would see something that would be unbelievable.
Why don't you become a judge?
Robin, can we
because you know what will happen to me? If I become a judge, listen to this.
Yes.
If I become a judge, my wife will go, oh, can I go to Miami with you? I want to go down.
Bring your wife.
No, that's it. No, I want to go down there and be single.
You can always tell her you're working.
Yeah, she'll fall for that.
The offer is open to you to be a judge, Howard.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
come
you'll
on, we'll
see
take the show
something
down
like
there.
You know what, Robin? He will see something like even he has never seen before.
Oh, yeah? Snap and gyro? Snap and gyro? Yeah, they don't have that. Hey, listen, tonight, everyone watch Marla Maples Trump as she hosts the Miss USA pageant. She's going to be wearing several plunging necklines. It's nice to tune in and see what Donald's doing at night, right? That's tonight.
Watch closely.
Even though George Hamilton will be there, we'll excuse that.
I'll tell you what, but he does look terrific.
He looks terrific because the guy does nothing all day.
Now, Dominic got in trouble. When I went over to your birthday, I heard Dominic sort of had a problem or he got in trouble. Everyone was telling me.
Please, don't even bring it up.
What are you doing associating with him?
I don't know. He's the one who kept calling me. You got to come. You got to come. It's Howard's birthday. You got to come. And, I went over, but I heard Dominic sort of got in trouble with your producer.
No, or don't even bring it up.
Huh?
It's water. He's all right. He's okay. He's a good old boy. I'd rather know him than George Hamilton. George Hamilton's a tan vampire.
Yeah.
But you hang out with that guy?
I don't really hang out. I never met him until last night, actually.
Yeah, real smooth.
But I'll tell you what. I was really...
He was friends with Imelda Marcos,
That's true.
That
worked out very much to his advantage.
It sure did.
From what I understand.
The Filipino people didn't like it, but what are you going to do?
I would say the Filipinos weren't really too hot on that idea.
Hey, how you like OJ finally got his, huh?
Well, it's unbelievable that took so long.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine? What was the decision? I think they had to stay in there a long time just to keep, everybody, all the races happy, make it look like some deliberating was going on, you understand?
It was, you could make the case of double jeopardy. Isn't this double jeopardy? But the attitude is, who cares?
Well, yeah. What are we going to do anyway? Listen, all I know is tonight we will be relaxing. I will probably be nude as I watch Miss USA. I have no problem telling you that it'll probably be a 3-tissue night.
Oh, stop.
I hear there's many beautiful women in this. I recommend that all my male listeners lay in front of the TV nude and pleasure themselves to the Miss USA pageant. And even I don't think Donald will mind if you like Marla Maples Trump.
Now, what are the stipulations in the Miss USA pageant? What kind of suits are we talking about?
Well, I said, and I got myself into a little bit of a problem. They said, how are you going to change the pageant? Because I bought it from ITT, the famous ITT that's now under siege.
Right.
I bought it a few months ago from ITT, and so somebody called up from Reader's Digest, and they said, what changes are you going to make to bring it up? I said, well, because it gets huge ratings. They've always gotten great ratings. And I said, well, the primary change is I'm going to get the bathing suits to be smaller and the heels to be higher.
Nice.
And we're going to bring it in. And a lot of people really just want to see it sort of updated. So we're going to update it.
Oh, you're going to be smaller bathing suits?
Very tiny.
Wow.
And by the time I get it, by the time I have it for a year, forget it.
Oh, I like it.
Do this a little gradually, Howard.
It's going to be like a Miss Nude pageant.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. You're on the right track. You know what the people want. They want smaller swimsuits. And I am not kidding you. I will watch the pageant, legs akimbo, nude, with my tissues. I will pleasure myself, and I promise not to finish during your wife's performance. You understand that, out of respect to you. And congratulations on another great acquisition. The Miss USA pageant tonight on CBS at 9 p.m. Eastern.
It'll be a lot of fun, Howard.
All right, we'll all tune in.
You take care.
All right, thanks, Donald.
And Robin, take care of yourself.
All right.
I tried.
So long.
Bye-bye.
And remember, send cash.
Okay. You have a deal.
Okay, thanks.
So long.
Well, he's smart. You hear what he said? He's going to make the swimsuit smaller. That's what I would do.
I'm shocked.
That's what people want.
I got to now see how small they are. I got to watch.
Yeah.
Hands on the pulse.
Beautiful. Beautiful guy. Knows what the people want. I like that.
There'll be nude girls on stilts tonight.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, if I owned that beauty pageant, forget it. Forget with small bathing suits. You'd have girls picking up quarters off the stage and not with their hands.
We've seen your beauty pageant.
Remember my beauty pageant?
We know exactly what you do.
Remember his book, The Art of the Deal?
Yeah.
The book he should have written was The Art of Dumping Your Wife. The guy did it beautifully. The Art of Dumping Everybody? Yeah, his wife is. I saw her up close. I went to that wedding. Oh my God, what a little piece of ass. And she don't talk much either.
I heard she's a nice girl. People I know who works with her say she's very sweet.
Yeah, she keeps her mouth shut.
Not pushy like Ivana.
No, and she's not pushy like Ivana. She doesn't use the we term every minute. The Donald. She speaks English. This Ivana had an accent. You'd want to shoot yourself. It's cute for 30 seconds. It's cute when you first meet a girl and she has an accent. Trust me, never marry a girl with an accent. You'll go berserk. Because the very thing that you find the cutest on a girl becomes the thing that irritates you.
Everybody has an accent.
No, you don't.
I'm the
Except when
only
you do that British thing. I don't know, but it's cute on you. No, when you marry, it's like even with my own marriage, the things that I found the cutest about my wife became the most irritating after 20 years.
What's irritating?
She has certain, I always thought it was kind of sexy that she had like a little hoarse voice.
You don't like that?
Now I tell her, clear your throat.
You're so crazy.
It's different things. And Ivana must have driven him nuts.
Why do you think he stayed away from him?
Yeah. Oh, God.
He was never there.
And the guy had tremendous success in his life, and every minute she'd jump on TV. We did it together. We did it. You didn't do anything.
The Fonzel and I are a team.
Yeah, great. And she has to spend like $8 million plastic surgery just to look presentable.
Boy, but she did it.